PGA Tour champions back in the swing of things at Tiburon Golf Club, the Black Course, for the 34th playing of the Chubb Classic. Take a look at some highlights. Fred Couples, one of a group of multiple winners of this event. Couples with a birdie at the par 3 7th, and Lanny Watkins, he's got the green speed down.
Well, he does. These greens are perfect.
How about Couples at the 8th? He left his approach short of the green, going with putter.
Butted it through the fringe. It even rolled straight there. Fred's got them all going straight.
That would make 4 in a row for Couples and get him to 5 under par. He was not done, though. He had this putt for eagle at the 9th.
Well, we saw Bernhard Langer get hole high in 2. You know Fred Couples can. Good shot there by Fred. That for eagle. Not his best roll.
Fred Couples at the 11th. Another great look for birdie.
Yeah, about 10 feet here. Maybe left edge. And Freddie is pouring him right in the dead center.
Couples 7 under through his first 11 holes, and he has opened up a 3-shot lead as we take a look at the early leaderboard in the first round of the Chubb Classic. Fred Couples at 7 under, Steve Stricker, Bernhard Langer, Miguel Angel Jimenez, Corey Pavin, Gene Sowers, all at 3 under par with players going low. As we take you out to the par 4 12th, and Billy Ray Brown with this group of Couples, Weir, and Stricker.
Thank you, Bob. This 442-yard par 4, hazard down the left-hand side. Just a beautiful tee shot there by Couples, and he drives it so well. And I think you made a great point, Lenny, referencing the difficulty of the incoming holes on this backside. I think that would play to his advantage if he can actually put enough space between himself and the rest of the field.
I think you're right, Billy Ray. I mean, they're tough holes that you've got to put it in the fairway, and he's normally a very consistent iron player. This may not be one of his best. May have stuck that in the ground a little bit. He did.
That's a mistake there. He has some green to work with. That was from 158 yards, but has plenty of green to work with on his third.
This just a moment ago, Fred Couples playing his 3rd shot at the 12th.
Needs a good shot right here. Do not want to give one back when you're dead center in the fairway from 150 yards. Fred's got the soft hands, though. Pretty well done, but he's got a little bit of work left.
Got that seaside Poana. I can putt those sponges, but I always had trouble on Bermuda grass.
Big par putt for Couples here at 12.
And he's going left-hand low.
He learned a lot from the little read there from the putt from Steve Stricker, so able to save his par. Did not want to make a mistake, especially after the tee shot in which Fred had.
Fred Couples now tee shot at 13, 235 yards today, Billy Ray.
Yeah, it's all you want definitely in a par 3, but trying to figure out the breeze. He's talking to his caddy Mark Cheney. The wind up at the green, it really doesn't indicate the true wind. It is helping from left to right here. Huge green here at the par 3.
Just looking somewhere out there just right of the hole location. Try to fly at about 210. Should release all the way to the back.
Left here, a little unlucky that ball kicked left, because if it had moved maybe a couple yards to the right, that would have been perfect.
And now back to the 13th. We saw Fred Couples tee shot go off the left edge of the green. He's got all kinds of things going on there, Billy Ray.
Well, it's just close to that drainage cap just in front of him. But the issue is the backswing. He's got the primary cut of rough just behind him. He's going to have to pick this club up just a bit, come in a lot sharper than what he would like to on this shot. He's got plenty of green to work with, though.
It's like he's got a sprinkler head in the way, but I think he's got to fly it past that onto the edge of the green.
Yeah, he's got to fly this ball on the green, that's for sure. How about this?
Great contact right there. Little check, little release. Not much to this. Just right at center.
Back to the left-hand low. He goes left-hand low on stuff inside about 6 feet, Cookie. And I still don't understand why he doesn't go with the longer ones. That stroke is so nice.
It's pretty good. Every putt's gone in the center of the hole today.
Welcome back to the Chubb Classic. Fred Couples on the tee at 14, par 4.
Yeah, going with less than driver. Yeah, fairway bunker down the right-hand side, 290 to get to it. And continues to put the ball in nice position off the tee.
9 iron from 32 yesterday to a front flag. Remember that?
Yeah. right. Another conversation between couples.
Like that.
Mark Cheney is over now. That whole location position. 31 paces on that right-hand side, and just can't emphasize enough, you cannot miss right here. It goes away from you. There's a penalty area on that right-hand side. You got to be out to the left. Just a 9-iron here for couples. He is aiming out to the left. Flights it down a little bit. This is
right
an
there.
aggressive line here. Needs to hold up.
Stay down.
Oh, got away with one. Now he's putting back up the hill. All is good now.
Back at the 14th, Fred Couples for birdie.
Putting back up the hill. Got away with the second shot, though. Missed opportunity there for Couples.
And we're back at the 15th tee shot. Fred Couples. They moved the tee up a deck, I believe, there, Billy Ray. So
yeah,
very reachable for everybody.
Yeah, 524 yards back into the wind.
10 out of 10 fairways so far for Fred.
This up the right-hand side, John. There's some penalty area in the right and left.
Needs to hold on. Got a little bounce back to the left, so I think he's okay.
All safe now.
Did catch the edge of the fairway, Billy Ray.
He's got 229 front, 237 total. And
This is
going
that
with his
3 hybrid.
Yeah, this is his 3 hybrid. I think it's the kind he can actually just take a dead aim at it.
He's aimed left. Doesn't mean much for Fred. He could hit a draw or a cut from right there. He goes for the high draw. Been a little bit of a miss hit. Come up that far short. That's going to be a tricky little pitch shot. Yeah, it's all about the contact and committing to the shot. Whether you're going to take it in low, how many bounces do I need? Fly it on the green.
I think this one might be a 2-bouncer and maybe a check there.
If it's a 2-bouncer, it's got to go in pretty low.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to fly it. About midway, you see that dark green part. Try to fly it right into there.
Even though he has an open putt face playing back, he'll just slide the club underneath it.
Flew it all the way.
There it
There
is.
was some check.
Back.
Very, very nifty. Thought he might try to bounce it in there, but he flew it all the way up on the green. Beautiful catch. Little check and release. Well done. Fred's made every single one of these right in the center. You can see he's aimed out there to the left. Right in the center again.
All right.
Nice little up and down. Fred's 8th birdie.
Here at 16.
Yeah, it's a very difficult tee shot. One, the wind is down and from the left. Penalty area down the left-hand side. If you miss right, it goes into a no man's land. So less than driver for Couples off the tee. He'll set this up the left-hand side. And quick to pick the tee up. True indication that he's hit another fairway up the right-hand side. A beautiful tee shot for Couples. And even with a less than driver, that's out there a good distance as well.
Second shot for Fred Couples at 16.
That whole position on the right-hand side there. He's coming from the right. He's going to take it. He's going to take the direct line just over the edge of the water here. 133 yards.
I like this angle, Billy Ray. A little bit more direct at the flag.
Yeah, smart shot there. Perfect weight as well. Just pin high left.
Beautiful shot.
I think Freddie, the way he likes to putt, we've seen it so many times, Lanny. He's the type of player and putter that actually utilizes the whole shape of the hole. It's never going on that hard. He just lets it die into the hole so he can sneak it in the left corner or right corner.
No, you're exactly right. I love the fact that he does putt, you know, kind of what we call holding speed, Billy Ray. Ben Crenshaw was the same way. If, you know, Fred ever runs one a foot and a half by, it's a mistake.
Sure seems to fall off if it gets offline here, even up the left. If you go left to that bunker and you get it going a little bit too far left, it can tumble right into the, you know, kind of scrubs over there on the left. But you're right, Billy Ray. You want to take it at that bunker, ideally shape it just off that bunker, but it is a premium to get it in the fairway.
I played here Sunday, Cookie, and trust me, that left got in play really quick.
Yeah, it looked like looking like it today. You missed a fairway?
Yeah, well, it was, yeah. I know, yeah.
That's not often. Couples now going with driver.
Yeah, aiming it just left of that bunker. He plays shots that he feels and he sees. Talk about a little low squeezer.
You know what?
This
that was
didn't
perfect on cue there, John, because that's what he did. That low little burner just to get it out there. Totally field shot there for Couples. Well executed by Fred.
After that squeezy little cut shot, Fred Couples. Now this good spot right here.
This sits right in his wheelhouse for Couples. Needs to work this ball from left to right. He's going to send this ball. I bet he starts this ball in that left quadrant of the screen and tries to work it back in there from left to right.
He's
173 yards.
Yeah, he's aimed way to the left, trying to hit a cut shot.
And he's doing just that, John. Not bad. Just past hole high. Be pretty quick coming down the hill, but not a bad shot at all. It's down green. This is going to be fast. He's going to have to be really aware of the pace as it comes down the hill here.
You've seen a couple putts from this same position right here, Billy Ray, left pretty short. Too much respect for the speed. We'll see how Fred negotiates this. These Tiff Eagle Ultra Dwarf Bermuda greens are just absolutely perfect. You can see some grain, but the grain doesn't really affect many of these putts.
Yeah, that needs to go, as you said, John. Just being respectful of the pace. It's and it moved right, so he's got a 2.5, maybe 3 feet left now for his par.
Fred Couples on the tee at par 5 18th, playing as the third easiest hole on the golf course today.
It definitely bends hard from left to right here. Couples going with driver, so it fits his eye nicely. You have a bunker down the left-hand side at 314 yards, but down the right at 287 from the teeing ground today. The penalty area definitely could come into play. There's some waste area also down the right-hand side.
Good look from way down the fairway back at the tee, and I think you're right, Billy Ray. I think for Fred, he just sets this down the left center of the fairway and just hits his normal hard shot. And boy, what a driving performance he has put on today.
He has driven the ball very well. The only issue on this tee here is if you hit driver and don't turn it, it can go through the fairway on the left-hand side and trundle into tree trouble. This ball moving from left to right. Just has been a spectacular day for Couples driving the ball, and you just can't place it any better than that. That is out there and long.
He gave it the full treatment.
Man,
got it
he's
up
liking
in the air.
it too, watching the pose.
Oh, he carried well up into the green.
Man, what a play.
Whatever he did, it was a pretty good choice. Very nice. Very well done there by Fred.
I still think you got to keep it just on that top right edge at most here.
Going left hand low. Beautiful round of golf by Fred Couples.
Went out in 30. Shoots 3 under on the back for a 9 under 63.
All right, Bob, thanks a lot. Fred, incredible round today. 9 under par 63. What was the key to today's round?
Well, I think anytime I putt well and feel like I'm seeing the putts, I'm going to make a lot of wedges, but I hit a lot of fairways. I don't know if I hit every fairway, but I kept the ball in play, kept it below the hole, And like I say, you know, the hole got big there for about a 5-hole stretch, and I hit the ball solid all day, but hitting the fairways was huge.
Hey, you speak about the fairways. I noticed something today. You didn't hit a lot of drivers. You had a 3-wood. Looked like a new 3-wood in your bag. Is that the case?
You know, I was down in Florida, and I got fitted for a TaylorMade 3-wood. You know, I've used my old regular 3-wood for almost 20 years, and I really like it. And today was a great day. I drew it, which gives me a little more extra yardage, and I had a lot of 9 and wedges to these holes. But again, the 3-wood was key for me today.
Well, you know, a lot of players almost 4 weeks off on the PGA Tour Champions. It seems like you put a lot of work in before playing the Masters last week. Do you see that work paying off this week?
Well, I do this week. I did work. You know, I flew to Florida, worked with Sam Reeves and at Seminole, and played with a few tour players down there. And I started hitting the ball well, and I went to the desert after I flew home. Then I got to Augusta, and I just kind of froze on a few shots out there, and all that practice didn't pay off. But I can promise you today was a good day ball striking, and you know, I have practiced pretty hard, so it's paying off today.
Well, when I spoke to you yesterday on the golf course, this was the first time that you saw the black course at Tiburon. Right. Why does it fit your eye so well?
Well, I think it was intimidating the first few holes I stepped out there, but I kept hitting 3-woods. You know, I watched a little bit what the guys were doing today. You know, I had to tee a lot, but when I didn't, I watched what Stricker or Weirzy was doing for tomorrow too. But I did hit 3-wood almost every hole, but maybe 4 times or 3 times in those holes. I drove it really, really well. Everything seems small. Right. You know, it doesn't mean I'm going to do well tomorrow, but I grew up in Seattle. The courses are brought in. My eye can see down those trees, and if I focus and drive it well, I seem to do okay. So tomorrow's another day. It's not an easy course, but if you're in the fairway, you know, you can get it going.
All right, Fred, thanks for your time. Great round
today.
Okay,
Billy, thank you.
Bob? Big backswing there, sends it out to the right. Now, John, as you said, hopefully catch a little bit of that grain. That's going to come up way out to the right, and geez, that's got to be 20 plus feet now left for his birdie.
And now Couples over at the 9th for birdie. Here's John Cook.
Thank you, Bob. And this is a second putt of Fred Couples. Knocked it on the green in 2. Left 20 feet short. Left that one a good couple feet short. Very frustrating for Fred right now. 9 straight pars and a 3-putt par on the 9th.
It doesn't matter when you're come off a round of 9 birdies yesterday, no bogeys, 63, and yet to make a birdie through 9 holes, all pars up to this point, it really tests a player's patience.
Oh, no question, Billy Ray. You can see in his demeanor he looks a little frustrated, and it's been mostly putting today. The ball striking, it's not as sharp as it was yesterday, but it's been okay.
No, it's been good, and he continues to drive the ball so well.
He's the one person here that I think has a chance to get it close here.
And that catches that front bunker.
Mistake there by Couples, but enough room to work with. He should be able to handle that.
Back at the Chubb Classic, Fred Couples second at the par 3 10th.
Yeah, nice lie on the upslope, so he can carry it up around the hole if he wants to. Took a pretty big swing, and that he does. Well done, very nice. Pretty simple by Fred. About 2 feet from Fred here.
And nice up and down there. You didn't want to give one away. Lenny and I were speaking during break, and that's the one thing you didn't want to do, make a mistake on a par 3.
I've seen a lot of people make mistakes laying the ball up just because they haven't been committed. I did that. I made a career of that.
I was the worst layup player of all time. I hated it. And I will say this. If you put it in, this is one of the easier hole locations on this green to get close to today as well.
Cookie, what would be your advice to the people that are watching this right now? Because so many times your average weekend warrior goes out and they lay up and then they're like, I should have just hit the driver.
Good. Hole's on 11 paces, so he's got 33 feet to work with here, so I expect this one close. Perfect line.
Aiming left, going to hit a little scoop cut in there.
That's exactly what he's done too. This is a good looking shot, John. One bounce and stop.
Line, little check, little hole right underneath the hole.
And he got a lot of spin on that short shot, undercutting it like he did.
I'll say just on the top edge, the left edge. No more than that.
No more than that too. There you go.
Okay.
It's interesting. He's been going right hand low, left hand low at times, trying to find something that feels comfortable.
Fred Couples on the tee at the 12th.
You remember yesterday, guys, the tee shot he played here hit that low little cutout there. He's gone to that a couple times to try to put it in the fairway, but this is well struck, just up the right hand side.
Stay there.
Should come back a little left off the mounding.
It did not. It's hanging. He may have some pampas grass problems, and he definitely has straw problems.
He had the straw problems, but the pampas grass right in front of him will not present any problem.
Fred Couples getting set to play his second at 12.
Right at 173 yards for Fred. Really couldn't ground his club head there coming off that pine straw. Needs to get up. Oh, catches the front right bunker there, and that is going to be a bunker shot of some probably almost 30 yards now for Couples that holds position in that back left. Square the club face a little bit. It'll still be open though, but really cut across it and really almost have a little bit of forward shaft lean on it, so it comes out a bit lower.
Took the big shot and went with the long splash, and it released okay. That's okay. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's okay from there.
Couples, who's bogey free this week, has to make this to keep that streak going.
Well, I think Billy Ray, to keep the momentum going that he just acquired from burning the last hole.
Yeah, no doubt. You don't want to give that back immediately. And one good thing he has here is putting back up the hill. He's looked at this a couple times. It doesn't look like he's really confident in the read here. Looking just outside the right. Does it turn?
No, it
Didn't
stayed
turn a
right
bit.
there.
Right there. That's exactly where he was lined up.
Yeah, the stroke looked pretty good. Might have just been, he just wasn't comfortable with the read.
168 yards downwind. I'm saying this is 8 iron.
All indications, John, it looks like 8 iron. That ball straight up in the air there. How about this? Oh, man.
Man alive, that's how you answer a bogey. Came back with just a pearl of an iron shot here. Good look at birdie.
Yeah, I just keep looking at this putt. We saw the putt of Sowers really putt not move right, but I still think this has got a little bit of right at the end here.
Left hand low.
Well done, everybody.
All right.
Nice comeback.
Bounce back quickly there. Makes the birdie at 11, bogey at 12, now birdie here at 13.
Freddie Couples with less than driver, Billy Ray at 14.
Now going with that new 3-wood in which you spoke of yesterday. He had one for almost 20 years that he played and put a new one in this week. And 290 to the bunker on the right-hand side.
Said he can turn this over, Billy Ray, which would be the ideal shot here off that bunker up the right-hand side.
Round nicely placed there.
Couples ready to go.
From this angle, I think he can just take dead aim at this flag. He's swinging well.
I like this angle too, because you can actually kind of, if you want to kind of shove it out to the right, you can still get it all the way back there. And it needs to get down. It's solidly struck. Does it stay on top?
Yeah, that's okay. That just hangs.
He just hangs there. Pretty lucky there.
Couples from just off the green for his birdie.
Yeah, first quarter of the putt pretty flat. Then it comes back downhill. Got to be really careful with speed here, not to get too aggressive.
I went left on him. I don't think he was playing for that to go that much left.
You know what? I actually, sitting here looking at the putt, I didn't think it had much in it, but it went probably 2 to 3 inches back to the left.
At least, Billy Ray. Yes, it went all the way across that hole.
Fred Couples now, his tee shot. Plenty of length to reach this green in 2. Just saw Robert Carlson hit iron.
Yesterday he just kept it in the fairway down the right-hand side. This is up against a breeze a little bit, John. It's not, doesn't have that much steam on it, but he finds a fairway.
Over to 15.
And Fred Couples, his second shot, Billy Ray.
Long second shot here. That's his 3 from 272. He has lost this out to the left. Both Langer and Sowers have laid up here.
And Fred Couples, difficult third, Billy Ray.
Yeah, much more difficult than the one he had back at the par 4 12. About 45 yards total here. Flights it low.
Pretty good shot right there.
I got to tell you, I'm very impressed with that shot. If it lands another 3 feet, maybe that ball would chase right to the hole.
It's amazing everything that's gone wrong for Fred today. Not looking comfortable really with anything, and he's still only just 1 off the lead.
You know, it's a really good point, Lenny. This comes down the slope the last quarter of the putt. He took a long, hard look at the leaderboard behind the green here at 15 and noticed just that. You know, that's trying to pull any positive out of the round right now for Fred. That's one good thing about it.
Back to the tee. Couples with less than driver.
Yeah, going with that 3-wood he just put in the bag this week. Absolutely in love with it. It's a perfect win for him just to hit that baby little fade and let the wind carry it. It's up the right.
Yeah, that was a great swing there, and I like that angle up the right going to this hole location too, Billy Ray.
Yep.
That's what he said, 9. So got a lot of room up around that hole too, Billy Ray. No reason not to go attacking this one.
Yeah, no doubt at all. They got to come across. If you look at the flagstick of the green, it's got a little help in it as well. He's definitely taking an aggressive line. Needs to get up a little bit. Easy. That rolled through the grass nicely. It's carrying a lot of speed, though.
That was a good read. It was just too much pace.
I think left edge is good if you've got a little pace in it. If it's not, there's just enough of that grain and that slope that if it doesn't have a lot of pace, it'll go across the hole.
Pretty easy.
Wow. Making that look easy.
Yeah.
Sowers.
Solid. Solid. Couples a couple back of Stricker at the Chubb Classic.
Fred Couples now with driver.
One thing that he's done today, though, is not lost focus on is putting the ball in the fairway off the tee. As he did yesterday, he's only got 1 bogey throughout the week. And
well, this is where he hit that little burner squeezer out there yesterday.
Didn't get head high.
Oh.
That was awesome. Not so much this time. This is a bomb. This is going to carry in the right quadrant of the fairway and chase out a bit, and that is pretty long as well. So perfectly positioned there by Couples.
After a perfect drive, Fred Couples right from the dead center of the fairway, Billy Ray.
Yeah, 172 yards. You know, you stand back in the fairway here, you like to bring it in from right to left. I don't think Fred would try to force that shot here. I think he'll aim it at the flag and try to hold it up against the breeze a bit, just off a downhill line.
Got it aimed at that left bunker, but that doesn't mean anything with Fred.
Yeah, this is coming in really high. This is going to land soft, maybe release a bit, though. It should be great. And it is.
Best shot of the day right there.
I can't see it.
Underneath the hole.
Really good to me.
Just short of hole high. Outstanding. Well, that's a good birdie. Only 2 other birdies today. Bobby, you were saying earlier.
Yeah, Tim Petrovic and Scott McCarron, the only other 2 birdies at 17 today. Coming off a birdie at the difficult 17th. Fred Couples with driver here at 18.
Yeah, it's hit a bullet up the left-hand side and actually cutting back here.
That's plenty long. That's iron left to the green for Fred. Yeah, when he hits that hybrid solid, it goes a long way. So into the wind, this is probably the one he's looking at.
He really didn't play the par fives very well today as Couples.
No, he's due for one right here, isn't he?
Trying to bring this ball in from the right. It's not coming at all. Headed to the bunker on the right-hand side.
That was a good strike. Flew it exactly the distance he wanted to, but just hung it out right.
Yeah, just big backswing here and just lays the club on it. I'm not too impressed with that. Fred Couples is not. He's got a good look. It's about 6 feet, but that's not what he's looking for, that's for sure.
Left hand low, that's good.
Wow, what a Sunday we're looking forward to tomorrow. Man, this is going to be a shootout.
A birdie finish for Couples, who went out and parred the first 10 holes today. And then birdied the 11th, bogeyed 12, bounced back with a birdie at 13, and then finishes birdie. So Fred Couples will be in the final group with Robert Carlson.
And gentlemen.
And now Fred.
Big drive up the right-hand side. He got a good kick off the tee, off the mounting down that right. He's got a 6-iron. He's got 190. John carries the water. 207 total. Yesterday he hit the green here in 2, and that whole location was in the back right, and ended up 3-putting here for par.
Fred, desperate need of getting something going right here, and this could certainly help. Going to look just right of the flag, kind of where that chair is, maybe a little right of that.
I think this shot fits his eye nicely. Yesterday he parred the first 10 holes, didn't make his first birdie yesterday until the 11th.
One bogey on Fred's card so far, the par 3 fourth.
Yeah, as you'd expect, out to the right. Needs one big kick here. All right, should kick a little left off this mounting here.
Should help
Easy.
a little bit.
Boy, that ball chased out hard.
Yeah, it hit on the green and just had no spin at all. Fred Couples now for birdie, and Billy Ray.
Yeah,
Pretty good effort on the eagle putt.
It was. It just hit this green with the 6-iron from just over 200 yards. Now this for birdie to get one step closer to Stricker.
First birdie of the afternoon for
Yeah.
Fred.
Yeah, he needed one here. Yesterday he 3-putted this hole.
Fred Couples ready to go with the par 3. Billy Ray Brown with this final group.
Yeah, 204 yards helping breeze. The wind is kicking up. On the previous hole, he hit 6-iron from 207 yards. This 204, also a 6-iron here for Couples. Doesn't like it.
Nobody's really gotten it close here, Billy Ray. That's got to sit down. That does. He's okay, but might have to putt through a little bit of the fringe there.
You know, he's choosing to putt this ball, and he's got about, before it gets on the green lane, he's got about 8 to 10 feet of fairway to go through before the ball gets onto the putting surface here. I thought he might pitch this ball.
And it's a little dark right there too, Billy Ray, which tells me it's back into some grain right there.
Yeah, tendency as we talk about it, the ball to bounce, but boy, that stayed on the ground nicely there.
It really did. Ran out. I think he expected it to bounce. You can tell by how hard he hit it.
Now Fred Couples for his par at the 10th.
Ran it about 3 feet by, and no problem for Fred.
Couples even today, and he currently finds himself 2 off the lead of Steve Stricker.
May not be bogey. It may be double or triple, so you've got to be very careful.
To the 11th tee, and Fred Couples with just a hybrid club, Billy Ray.
That's all he needs here. That ball chasing out nicely, but that's gotten down there pretty close to the green. He's got about 8 paces to work with on that left-hand side, so at 76 yards, he's going to have to be dialed in here.
That is for sure. He's got great hands. He was working on this on the practice tee. This shot right here Let's see if he rehearsed it well. Took it way upstairs.
Right there. Sit.
Well done. Made a nice birdie here yesterday when he was just kind of floundering.
That was a huge birdie yesterday. And like I said, he had made 10 pars up to this point. Birdie that yesterday kind of got him going.
This doesn't do much. Maybe just inside the left.
He just pours it in. He likes this 11th hole.
I like it when he goes left-hand low from that distance. Billy Ray, you know
Yes.
that stroke looks so much more solid to me when he does that.
Fred Couples on the tee at the par 4 12th.
Playing right back into the teeth of the wind. 442 yards of par 4. As he's done throughout the week, has driven the ball absolutely perfect.
He really has hit the driver nicely, Billy Ray. Even that 3-wood, when he's played it off tees, has been excellent.
Second for Couples at 12.
He's got to be just sitting back in the fairway here, loving this whole location on the right-hand side is Fred Couples, 175 yards, and that wind is in and from the left. Perfect angle coming from that left. Oh, kind of undercut it here, guys.
Yeah, that strike was late, Billy Ray. It was very late. Kicks down. He's going to have a very difficult up and down, short-sided. Pretty well done. He would like it to be about 5 feet closer, but that was pretty well done. Tough shot from there.
Oh, just pours it right in the center. What a read.
That was a great read by Fred, and I think he realized the importance of that putt.
5-iron for Fred.
See if that was a better swing. You can't miss it to the right here because it could get to the penalty area pretty
Trying
quick.
to chase it up.
And we are back at the 13th, the Chubb Classic. Final round coverage. Fred Couples from just off the front of the green, Billy Ray.
Yeah, choosing to putt it. Overall, this putt doesn't have a lot of break. This looks fantastic.
Very well judged as far as speed and direction.
Job the players raving about the condition of this golf course. As Fred Couples tee shot on its way at 14.
Yeah, that bunker down the right-hand side, 290 yards will get you to that bunker.
Sit.
Back at the Chubb Classic, Fred Couples, a 2-time winner of this event, needs a good one here at 14, Billy Ray.
Yeah, playing back into the wind here, 133 yards, having to take on that bunker that guards the right-hand side of the green. Good line.
And right at it.
Game on.
Game on, by all means. Here comes Fred. He turned it on the second 9 yesterday, starting to look like the same thing again.
Fred Couples coming off birdie at 14. He's within 1 of Stricker. His tee shot at 15.
I definitely can get here in 2. Oh, this is way out to the right, guys. Way out to the right. There's penalty area on that right, which will leave him a wedge in. Just trying to salvage par here. He's grinding right now.
If he does salvage par here, Billy Ray, and stay only 1 back, he's going to have. It's going to be amazing after where Stricker was in 2.
Yeah, no doubt. That was a solid shot there. It's going to be at least maybe 170 yards up the fairway. All right, he'll got it on the left-hand side, which creates a much better angle for his 4th shot now upcoming.
Fred Couples 4th at the par 5 15th.
Just under 100 yards left for Couples. It'd be incredible if he's able to salvage par here. The wind got it just a bit. Liked it originally on the strike, just didn't carry far enough.
Well, now Fred Couples has to make this for par.
A little different change of grain.
But not done. Not done yet.
Fred Couples less than driver at 16.
Yeah, I think that was his 3 hybrid. It was not his 3-wood. Good shot, though.
Second for Couples at 16.
Yeah, from the right-hand side. Perfect angle. Front right, 136 yards. Needs to get down a little bit.
Good shot.
Ready?
Back at the Chubb Classic, Fred Couples coming off that bogey at 15 has this for birdie at 16.
Coming down grain, you got to be careful here with this putt. It will definitely move a little bit left at the end here. It looks like it might want to go right, but it goes left.
That was a great try right there. He just dove across the hole at the end. Halfway there, I thought he'd made it, Billy Ray.
Yeah, that's a difficult read there, that's for sure. I think he hit exactly where he was looking at.
Billy Ray, I'm kind of surprised, but Fred Couples got driver as well.
Yeah, you know, the only time we've really seen him hit a poor tee shot was back there at 15. This up the right-hand side.
That looked very solid.
He needs to chase out just a bit, and that'll be far enough that he's around the corner, not have to be concerned about the trees on the right.
Billy Ray, what does Fred have in at 17?
And he's got 167 yards. Just does Fred from the right-hand side. Really a good angle here for him. Just the breeze back into the face. Wind's died down just a bit here. Needs to get up just a bit. All right, the hole high to the right.
And for any chance to win, he's got to make this.
Yeah, he needs this and eagle at 18. Gets there. Freddie with driver, Billy Ray.
This is bomb up the right-hand side, and this is going to have a lot of length of this tee shot. This is what I thought Carlson might do.
I thought he would too, Billy Ray. To me, Carlson could have put, 4 or 5 iron in his hand with a great tee shot.
Fred's only got 228 total here.
Billy Ray, and that's a great shot by Couples, and I'm with you. I am really surprised that Carlson did not take driver here. I mean, he could have put. I mean, he's longer than Couples off the tee. So with Fred's got, what, 4 or 5 iron in his hand?
This should be 4 iron here for Fred.
Yeah, Carlson was looking at driver 5 iron.
And this ball's pulled by Couples. Carries the green on that left-hand side.
Now Couples third at 18.
Yeah, it's one of those days. What if Fred was 1 behind? He stood on the par 5 tee at 15, hit it wide right, unplayable, and that was his undoing. Ended up making bogey at the par 5.
Yeah, I mean, on a par 5 that he really could reach with a good tee shot and an iron.
Yep,
No.
I mean, Fred's made 11 starts prior to this week, 7 top 10s.
Well, Fred is blessed. I mean, blessed with a very long, languid golf swing that has not changed. He's still got power. He can still get it up in the air beautifully. He can hit all the shots that are required. He's got soft hands around the green. Still putts the ball extremely well, especially when he goes left hand low. I like that better. But he's got a lot of game. He's fun. He's still fun to watch play.
Back to Couples, that opening round. 63, 9 birdies, no bogeys, and I was out there for just about every shot, and it was so easy, almost effortless.
This moves hard left to right. Hard to get that one high enough. We've seen everybody miss that over there, so not surprising. Still a great tournament for Fred.
But today in the final round, he wound up playing the 4 par 5s even par, and that's on the PGA Tour Champions. You just can't do it.